there also this concept, I just have to interrupt for 1 second, because in so many other traditions that we've talked about, the idea is that these gods, who people used to be more like in a lot of these other traditions, I don't know if that's true in the Indian one, not only know what came before, but also know what will come next.
Right.
And was there that concept?
So what happened was that the gods in the most ancient Indian philosophy or traditions that we know about were very different from the gods that you hear about today.
Okay.
And so they were more natural, related to nature. And one of the main things that used to happen is that you want your message to be passed on to them.
Right.
And how do you pass that on? So the way to pass that on would be to build a fire, an altar, and then put things into that, and the smoke and the fire are the ones who convey the message to the god, because that rises up and heavens were above.
Okay.
And in fact, that is very closely connected to a lot of mathematics and astronomy, because what happened was that you had to build these yagya kundas, and they had to be
that's a physical thing?
That's a physical thing.
Okay.
And those were, the smallest unit would be a square, but there would be squares of different sizes, and then there would be more elaborate figures that could be made out of that.
Is this a Hindu thing or an Indian thing?
So I would say in some sense neither, because both those terms came a bit later.
This
we are talking of Vedic times.
Okay, okay.
So this would be about 2000, 3000 BC kind of time. And
so what's, just so we get this all clear, what would be the first usage of the concept of India and Hindu?
So it is a continuous thing, right? And the Indus Valley civilization, as I say, the word Hindu came in some sense from Indus.
Okay.
And that is again 3000 BC to something like maybe 1500, 1000 BC of that rough period.
Okay.
So that would be the initial period that we know about.
Okay, okay. And the words are sort of together at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, sorry.
Right.
And
so these squares would be constructed, and then you would have to construct a square double the size. So there you come up with square root of 2.
Ah, you need math.
And so you needed math, you need those measurements. And there is a whole stream called Shulba Sutras. Shulba came to mean as string, which you used to do these measurements.
Reading about the John Snow Club.
Learn more at predictionx.org, where you can stay up to date on all of our latest offerings and interviews.